Welcome to the Lake Ave Radio Show. It's your boy Lake Ave Reefy. Uh, we're gonna talk about a couple trending topics, current events. But I want to ask a question. I got a question for the audience today. If you could make one thing different in your life, what would it be? That's the question for the day. You know what I'm saying? Before we get into it, let's play our theme music. Yeah, let's get into the theme music. Let's get into the theme music. Can we throw the little video up? Let's go.
Lake Ave Radio Show.
K the boss. K the
Brought
boss.
to you by Lake Ave Radio.
You are now tuned in to the Lake Ave Radio. Brought to you by Lake Ave Reefy. Come and hear the show. Share and subscribe. It's a whole nother vibe. Watch a real street nigga go live. Give you all the real facts, the real deal. Show you how the hood feel. Black politics, the current events, you might get the chills. It's just a day in the life for the culture. All my youngins tap into an educated soldier. Peace to the gods, peace to the earth. If you down and stressed out, make sure you know your worth. Go and hustle for yours. Get your face out the dirt, cause your heart's still beating. It can be way worse. 1500, we got it out the mud. We all love the hood, but the streets show no love. We on all platforms, come and listen to the truth. It's a ski Vasquez, I lit a fire in the booth.
Always trust everyone to be themselves, but trust in the fact that you can see them well. I mean, it was like, trust. It takes too much energy to not trust someone. I mean, it takes too much energy. You only gotta stay 2 steps ahead of them, whatever. But trust them to be there.
To be themselves.
Trust the snake to fight you. Trust the lion to lie. Trust the thief to steal from you. Like, trust them to be there. But know them when you see them.
What's goody? What's goody? Hey man, today we talking about real life issues. I mean, we always talk about real life issues, but today I'm asking a serious question. We're gonna get into our video clips, current events, trending topics. But today I want to ask a question. If you could make one thing different in your life, what would it be? If you could have made, let's say, a better decision about something, what would it be? A lot of times, we regret not making certain decisions and we dwell on it in life. We can't change the past, but we're not supposed to dwell on the past neither. But I'm just curious to know. I'm just curious to know, to ask that question. You feel me? Me myself, something that I'm striving to do now is, went forward with more education, but I'm striving to make that better, and a lot of times things we regret not doing, that don't mean we can't do it today. You feel me? Especially if it's a dream or a goal. You know, yeah. So I'm curious to know what your answer would be to that question. A lot of us live in denial. You know, well, we won't share it. We would never share. You know what I'm saying? Things that we could have changed, but we didn't try to. That we regret now. Shout out to Star. We got Wise in the building. Hit the link, man. Don't join the live. I'm pretty sure everybody got something. Everybody got something that they can share with everybody. Something that maybe it could have been expressing the way you felt about a family member that passed away and you regret, not, telling them you love them or, being there for them a little more. I think a lot of people, go through that. Why I said peace, family. That's what I'm thinking. You should have and can't change the past, but we should improve on our future. That's a fact right there. And that's what this show all about right now. You know what I'm saying? Taking it, because I think some people don't even take the time to think about that question. You know, we got Jerry in the building. Some people don't think about that question. Some people, I feel, don't even ask that question to themselves. You know, what I could have changed to make my life a little better, or what I could have changed as far as expressing the way I felt to someone that lost their life. And now they're not here no more. Yeah, man. It's like you walk around with a burden on your shoulder. And this episode is about forgiveness too. Sometimes you gotta forgive yourself. I know a lot of times we're hard on ourselves, man. You know what I'm saying? We got my nigga Mike in the building. Mike Sims. Proud of you, Mike, man. You doing your thing, man. Doing your grown man thing, staying out of trouble, spending time with your kids, man, and family. That's what's up, Mike. A lot of us, we've been through a lot. And just to see the brothers striving for perfection is a good thing, man. You know what I'm saying? It puts a smile on my face. We got Nasir in the building.
Peace, what's good?
Peace, how you, bro? Yeah, you got Nasir in the building. How you doing, bro?
All right.
Everybody hit that like button too, man. Hey, today we're talking about, the question is, if you could have made one thing different in your life, what would it be? What would it have been? Well, if you could make one thing different in life, what would it be? You know what I'm saying? I think everybody can think of something, like I said, whether it's expressing the way you felt to a friend or family member and they passed away. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was decisions you made in your childhood that you know, improve your lifestyle today? Me myself, I said, I think I would have took school a little more.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I think I would have like really not been in the streets. Focus more on school and you know,
We got Wise in the building.
I'm here. My hair a little messy
Wise,
right now. I hope I
you
don't
know.
phase. I hope my words don't click off. You know, my shit
now
be
we hear you. We hear you.
fucking up sometimes.
What's the sound?
Peace to
Peace,
God.
peace. Cause
Motivation every day.
hanging out in the streets, she made a lot of bad decisions. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
think
Yeah,
about, you know what I'm saying? So me myself probably would have, you know what I'm saying, stayed more focused on school and doing other things than hanging out, hustling, doing, you know what I'm saying, doing what you want to do, doing what I
Right.
want to do.
I don't think you could like. I
we
don't
had
think
to grow
you.
out of that stuff. We was
I
doing
right
Right.
we was doing what was taught to everybody was taught to us. We ain't grow up with money. None of us grow up with money. You know what I mean? It's like with parents and everything. We had to get our own money at young ages. You know what I mean? Working hard, like 12, 13. I was working at 9 years old, dog. Get my own money. It was a school money, but back in the day back in the day we had the school was giving us jobs at like 13 to 14 years old. You had to see the jobs, work over the summer and shit.
Right.
Yeah,
Since
I had a few
14,
simple
buying your own
jobs.
school. I was buying my own school clothes since I was 14 years old, you know what I'm saying? My parents got 8 kids, you know what I mean? So we was really fending for ourselves, you know what I mean?
They took that out of the school system, right? So
Yeah,
I
you
don't.
really don't see school jobs no more. I haven't seen no kids doing them
Yeah, they
around.
don't have to see that. They don't do that no more for the kids. No summer jobs and
I remember I
everything.
had a summer job at the boys club, a summer job at Freehold Vocational, a summer job. What else? There's something
I
else.
was at the hos- I was at the
YMCA.
hos- I was at the hospital. I was cutting grass for the Neptune Housing Authority and shit like that. I was at the hospital. You know what I mean? I was
What
working
you
at
was
the
doing? Hey, yo,
hospital.
what you
I
was
had
doing at the
jobs every
hospital?
year.
Huh? What kind of job you had at the hospital?
I was working in the shipping and receiving department. Like I was I just did the
Really?
shipping and receiving, bringing in the shit and delivering to parts in the hospital. And I was at 15 years old. Oh
Yeah.
man. And then I worked at 16, and then you know what I mean. I
Why
worked there
you
a few
some of the,
years.
why you some of the motherfuckers that stayed there?
Yeah,
Right?
see, that was, you know what I mean? That was when I was young. We grew up. I was bad. We was bad. I was a bad kid, man. I wasn't working
That's
too
what I
long.
was
But
gonna
I kept
say,
a
man.
job, but it just took me different places. But I always kept money with the job, but I just wouldn't stay nowhere at one time because I was
Supposed to be
bad.
the case of that streets.
Yeah, I was in the streets more than anything. Y'all know.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? I remember how people used to be 13 and used to make fake birth certificates to get summer jobs, and they was 14.
Damn, they
Yeah,
was
right.
forging them shits, bro.
I mean, back
Well,
then you
yeah,
could
we
just take a
had jobs
copy.
back then. Yeah,
Yeah,
We
job
got
at what
Jerry
you
in the
get your
building.
somebody's name, like yeah, shit. Back then they ain't really care. They
We got
ain't do
Jerry
that
in the
background
building.
checking
Hey,
into
Jerry.
your IDs and everything. Cause my brother did it with my other brother. You know what I mean?
yeah, it wasn't none of
Yeah,
that, y'all.
they were the same goddamn job, like same ages at the same job. Like fuck it. We was working at 13, 14 every year at school. You know what I mean? Cedar jobs it was called Cedar jobs back then. You know what I mean?
We got Jerry in the building, y'all. I'll give a shout out to
Hey,
Jerry. What's up, Jerry?
what's good? What's good?
Peace,
We
how you
talking
doing?
about
Hey,
the
am I the only
question
one
is,
that's live? Like nobody?
nah,
So I
yeah,
think
yeah,
that.
yeah. You only want. I mean, you can see my avatar.
I don't know. Look. This is the thing. I don't know
Well,
no other
you
way to
smoke.
do it. So I just hit and hit and
Yeah,
get
you
on
can
there.
smoke.
Now all you gotta do is
Hit
when you see the
that.
little camera, just hit that, and it'll put your avatar up. You
You
hit
see
that,
a
and then
microphone. You see a microphone on your left at the bottom. Then you see a camera.
Yep, yep,
Most
yep,
of
yep,
it. If
yep.
you click on there, it's gonna turn red. It's gonna exit out.
Nah, fuck that. Oh, y'all like seeing me. I ain't see y'all in a minute. Take a look at me, dog. Take a
So
look
the
at me,
question,
bro. I
so
ain't
the
see you.
question, Jerry, is if you could make one thing different in your life, what would it be?
Yeah, I was scrolling when you first asked. I think you was kind of saying like to take a different approach the first time you said it, but the thing that hit me was my resume. I was just talking to my daughter about she was telling me about what she wanted her first job to be because she wanted that to be on her resume, and I was like, it don't matter what's on your resume. I found out later in life that all my friends and peers was lying on their resume, and I was telling the truth.
Oh
So I feel
shit.
like if I went through my life like certain years and just lied on my resume like everybody else, I could have got better jobs. But I was really out
Mm.
here being honest and telling the truth about where I worked. And I could have just been like, I work as general manager at Toys R Us.
Just the same thing with me. Do you think? Because do you think they really dig for like the job? Do they really go back and call them and?
No,
They
no,
don't. Yeah. And then
no.
Pay Less and Toys R Us are closed. So
Right,
what
right.
they gonna do?
But
Yeah, like you know.
you can always go back and
That was
change
back
it.
when they would go back, but nowadays they ain't going back because depends on how old you is. You know what I mean? So you could, say, it depends on your age because you could say you worked at some place and they ain't even open no more. You know what I'm saying? And then that like 2000s when this computer shut down and shit like that. It depends on your age. You know what I mean? Because if you was like an eighties baby and 90s babies and shit like that before 2000. If you before 2000, I don't think none of that shit like your background check. I mean, none of that shit should worry. Go back after 2000. You know what I mean? If you born before 2000,
But you could create a whole new resume now, though. You know that,
Yeah, I
right?
well,
could do that. I could do that too. I could rebuild. But nah, I don't have to admit that I worked at this daycare and this grocery store. I
Right,
started
right.
fluffing. I started saying I worked at places longer than I did and then erasing jobs off my resume.
Yo, you know what's funny when you go for a job and
it's
they ask you,
lying, huh? You just start lying.
when you go to an interview and they
Ain't
ask you
shit.
about a job and you forget that you put the date you put the job and all that shit, and they
Yeah,
ask
yeah,
you, they be like, they be like, I
yeah.
thought you said on the
Oh
resume you
damn.
said 2020. He's like, oh yeah, yeah, you got to get caught up in that lie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right. That's
I
what
work
I'm
in the
saying.
business.
Everything got to coincide. You know what I mean? Because the job got to back up to that year. You know, it's like, man, I'm done with all that though. I don't have to
Well, how
deal. I
about
ain't
you,
looking for
Wise?
work.
Hey, Wise, how about you? What is something that you could, if you could make a one thing different in your life, what would it be? Wise.
Man, I'm just happy to still be alive, bro. I couldn't change nothing about anything. My baby's mother. I can't stand it, but I'm glad to have the daughters that I'm
Yeah,
with,
yeah,
that I
yeah.
got, and shit like that. So I'm think I'm good. Like I wouldn't change nothing about me. I got sickle cell. I'm still alive. Like I can't
Right,
change
right,
nothing. I have to have different parents or something to take that away. But it's nothing. I'm good.
right, right,
You good? We good. I can't
right.
change the past. You know. Shit, to be there before my sister passed away, like if I was there to stop taking her from going home and taking her to mine, you know what I mean? That shit you
Hmm.
can't do, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Not too much.
that is
It
true.
stops
Like,
someone. Like that's the thing you would want to change is to stop somebody from dying. Like, God damn, if I be there, but like, oh my goodness, stop this, stop that, but the cutting can't. That's the important shit. Like
I think you,
shit that's going
what
on in
you,
your life, you should be happy with. You wouldn't want to change anything that's going on with your life because everything that's going on in your life has been planned, has been predicted already. You know what I mean? You just gotta flow with it.
hmm, that's what make you your character. That's what make you you. Oh man,
You
I
gotta
believe
flow
we go
with
through
it.
stuff. We go through stuff to teach others too. Somebody got to experience
Yeah,
situations. You know what I'm
bro,
saying?
for real. It's all gotta happen. It's all gotta happen to make other things happen. You know what I mean? Everything coincides. It's gotta happen. People. You know, we wish they like we lost. You lost, bro. I lost, but we lost the flu. You know what I mean? Goddamn, why ain't they take me before them because I'm older and everything. But everything happens for a reason, you know what I mean? And we just gotta go with it, you know what I mean? And just make the best and take care of everybody who got left behind, you know what I mean? Help them out. Change their future.
Yeah,
You know,
because a lot of
I went through a lot of gang banging and shit. None of my nephews and well, except none of my other young kids they ain't into none of that shit. You know what I mean? They smart and shit in school. None of that shit. They will smoke pot or drink or nothing. All that shit I did, they ain't doing it.
times when we dwell on what we should have did, I think it stress you out too. I mean, it,
Especially if you drink. If you drinking and
yeah,
thinking, thirds. Drinking and thinking, that's the worst.
you start crying and shit.
And then wanting to do shit that you know what I mean, wanting to do shit that you shouldn't be doing.
Yeah,
Peace,
man.
yeah. Everybody good though? Yeah, everybody good. Hey yo, first line, that's you know, Reef,
Yeah,
I know you a long ass time, Reef. You know,
right.
I keep telling you I'm so happy and proud of you having this podcast and everything.
Good looking, man. Jerry, where you been, man? I thought we ran you out of here, Jerry.
I
Yeah,
guess Nancy had me. I've been chiming in on Nancy, working on the
okay,
political campaign with John.
okay.
John
What's
is on
up?
the ballot. Yep, he got on the ballot, so we
John
can get him
O.
elected. John Shue for Congress, running for
Yeah,
District 6, New
Congress.
Jersey.
We gotta get hey Jerry, we gotta get him on the show, man. Ask him some
Yeah.
questions.
Okay, I'll make that
Set
happen.
that up, yeah.
Yeah, I'll set that up.
Yeah, we met John. Hey, Nasir, we met John at her show she
Share
did right
heart.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yo, check it out though. You know what I'm saying? You know, since it's you know you behind me in age. You know, you probably like 53, 54, right?
Who, me?
Not you. I know you not. You probably 50 or 40 something in your 40s, right?
46.
46. Yeah, I'm just yeah, because you know I'm your brother's the mage, your older brother's the mage, and I'm just saying sincere, right there. He a year or so behind me. That's what I'm saying. I'm 55. You know what I mean? And I could add something new. Like when I want to talk to you younger brothers about what's going on in the future, I want to add on more and more to you know what I mean. Put in my older insight about all of the shit that we already went through, or what we could help going forward with. You know what I mean?
Right. We trying to do the DBB and UMB episode.
Man, we don't need. I mean, man, I don't need that. Dude. It is what it is. Like.
Nah, that'd be fire, man. You know, just to educate people on how with
Niggas
that.
ain't that smart. Niggas ain't smart. Though. I mean, I'm a wise dog. Like niggas is stupid though. People ain't got it. It's like niggas ain't as wise as they should be nowadays. Like I don't even know
Yeah,
how
but
what people got to say about
people got
shit.
that memory. People was there so they could speak about it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but shit, then a nigga gonna be mad and hit somebody with something like
Nah, we ain't worried.
niggas.
We ain't worried about that. You know what I'm
You gotta
saying?
pat everybody down before you go in the building. Nah,
What's been
nah, but
going on?
everybody grown. Everybody grown though. You know what I mean? If you want to get that on, you know what I mean? We can do that. You know what I mean? That's not a problem. Everybody grown, you know.
Hey, what's been going on in current events, man? The world been
Shit
going
going
crazy,
they're
man.
going over here. Word is about going in the house of independence. Was you at the shows? Like I'm glad they doing them shows like
I
they
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
Sincere at
I didn't
the
go,
Blue
but
concert.
they said it
huh?
been. We got Blue Racks in the building.
Like they did like House of Independence doing them the rap shows like we used to go way back
Yeah, they
before
go.
y'all
I
days
think about.
at the skating rinks and shit. They bring the rap groups back to Asbury.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna
Had to
go
go way to
to.
Ocean and Eatontown. But I
I'm
just seen Styles
gonna go to
P over
Ocean.
there,
Oh, he
and
went.
now Ghostface gonna be there on the 7th.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
going to that one right there. I'm gonna be at
Okay.
that one.
I went and seen Brock Kemney a couple of years ago at the House of Independence and
Who
shit.
told all these folks about Asbury Park? I love it though.
Oh, well, shit. If you live next door to it, you gotta talk. The niggas don't talk about Neptune. I'm originally from Jersey City, but I moved to Neptune in the '76 and shit like that. You know what I mean?
It
And
seemed
I
like
did
somebody told the industry about House of Independence, and I love it.
House of
Nah,
Independence, yeah,
they
because
thought they
they
funny.
was there and then they wasn't there. The House of Independence wasn't always there. You know what I
What
mean?
else is going on?
It wasn't always there. That shit just opened up like let's say like 5, 6 years ago. It opened back up.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I
Hey,
went and
listen,
seen Brock. I seen Brock Kim there. You know what I mean? I seen Brock Kim there, and you like the House of Independence ain't that big, and then people don't know, so it ain't that crowded. And you be right there, like you rapping with the nigga. You be like, "Yo, come up here!" Like shit, nigga. Like that shit was cool as hell. You know what I mean? And then Styles P was just, and I missed a couple of other shows. You know what I mean? They just had fucking Trina was there a couple of
Yeah, I was
weeks
at the
ago.
Trina show.
So you was at the House of Independence. You know about that.
And then before that, day, what they had, what was it, Souls of Mistress, whatever.
Wait, and then like last year too, who I missed? They had somebody that I missed. The brothers went to see it. All the brothers was there, but I forgot. Well, that don't matter. But I'm going to see this next year. And you know what I mean? When it was time to go see Styles P, there wasn't even that many people out there. You could still get tickets at the door for like $49, $50 at the door.
hey, listen, I'm going to this one right here.
But this one,
High time.
the tickets already is fucking $112 to buy them
What?
at the door. Like you won't be getting in at the door. You got to if you ain't got a ticket yet, I don't think you're gonna get a ticket.
What, for the Ghostface?
Yeah. You ain't got a ticket by now, you ain't gonna get a ticket. That's what I'm saying. Ghostface it's sold out. Just like last week, like the tickets was, you get tickets starting at $40, $50. Back
Yeah.
when I heard about it, the tickets was $40, $50. But now they 100 and something dollars. It was just 100 and some dollars
Yeah,
last
once
year, and
you
by
once
now
you niggas start
and
paying,
by now
they
it's
go
sold
up.
out. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. By now it's sold out.
Once your niggas start paying, they go up.
But that's what I was saying though. At Styles P and shit. Like there was a lot of people. You was buying tickets at the door. So you could still buy tickets at the door. And it was like this concert started off at $49, $50. And you buying tickets at the door because that's why I was with Ghostface's tickets was $49, $50 from gate. But now you buying them online from online still at the House of Independence and they're 112, $100 some now.
Damn, they went up like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're $100 some now. By the time you get to the door, they ain't gonna have no more. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get them already. I bet you they sold out already, though. That's what I'm saying. By today, because the show is next week. They sold out already. Hello?
Shit, $100,
I'm like,
a hundred dollars,
everybody
a
hung up
hundred, a
on
hundred
me.
some dollars a
It's
pop. I
y'all
don't think I'd
show.
be there.
Everybody hung up on me on y'all show. Yo, please.
Nah, you hear me?
He on the phone trying to get tickets or something. Everybody hung up to get tickets.
You still here?
Nah, I hear you.
I hear you too, but where's Reef at?
He probably trying to get tickets. He probably
That's
I'm
online
right
right
here.
now.
You can you hear me now, Nasir?
Yeah, I hear you.
it. There you go.
Yeah,
That's
y'all
it.
see that
Since
on the
it's
screen?
not. So I be,
Can y'all
huh?
see that on the screen?
Yeah.
New Jersey Cup.
Yeah, so May 1st, High
High time.
Times in
High
Atlantic
time.
City, the Steel Pier is gonna have the New Jersey Cup, man. Beanie
What's the next?
Siegel gonna be there performing.
Uh,
What is it? Somebody named
Her.
Ferg. I'm just going for Beanie
Crickets
Siegel.
and crickets and
Cricket and
this is
Cicadas.
Hazy
cicadas,
Haze.
Hazy
cicadas,
Haze.
cicadas. Hazy Hayes. I seen Hazy Hayes.
Yes.
She fire.
Reality
Reality
check
check experiment.
experiment. CC Radio.
CCB reggae band. Special guest Josh.
Oh,
That's
so
it.
that's something you want to see? That's something you promoting?
Yeah, because when you go listen, I went to High Times in New Mexico. Ah, yeah. As soon as you go in there, they got all the weed giveaways. They're giving you all weed. Yeah. They lined up in the hallway, tables of weed. You heard? So once you, by the time you get inside of the to sit down, you got a whole bag of treats. You heard?
Smoke
Yeah.
this.
But that's going. The ticket's going to be $88.
I don't even know these niggas.
I was about to say,
Niggas said Beanie Siegel.
I mean, that's all you need to see right there.
I don't need to see that nigga.
But
Fuck
check it out.
him.
Check it out.
He got
It's a
knocked
fun.
out. And
When
they
I went
got
to New
knocked
Mexico,
out.
it was a fun experience, man.
Oh, well, that's
For
what I'm saying. If you
somebody that like to
promoting
smoke,
it and shit, I'm getting like you
somebody that like to
promoting.
smoke, you feel me? They gonna like it. People that smoke gonna like it because you gonna get all free shit. You heard?
Man, I smoke a lot, yo. I smoke what? I smoke a lot. May 1st. May 1st. Shit, that's like
That's like a Friday. It's Friday. What else we got?
Current event.
So yeah, we got Timothy Brown. Anybody know Timothy Brown? From he's not a congressman. He like he on a council in Louisiana.
what do you do?
He's a councilman. He like talk for the neighborhood and shit.
Uh-huh.
And they trying to get him off of there. But look what he had to say. He bombed these motherfuckers. Information, that's false information, I said. Timothy Brown is the Brooklyn resident man that got beat up by the two cops in the liquor store.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. He taking their ass to court, man. He got the nicest, he wrapped up nice. He looking like he trying to get that law. Get that boy go get your income, boy. You playing his pocket.
The NYPD, their job is to serve and protect. On April 14th of 2026, the only thing that they served was a beatdown to Mr. Brown.
Was it beat
And the only thing they tried to protect was their illegal conduct by bringing false charges against Mr. Brown to try and cover up their abusive behavior. Mr. Brown, who went into the store where he was delivered this beatdown, didn't go there to shoot the president. He didn't go there trying to commit any kind of crime. He went there after work to get a bottle of wine. Instead of being able to get a bottle of wine as an innocent person, he was brutally punched, beaten, slammed into a refrigerated cabinet, had his head smashed into a bottle display, and then after the bottles fell and broke on the ground, he was dragged through the glass. He was cut, and he suffered permanent scarring. We, through this litigation, hope to change the policies of the NYPD.
I felt humiliated, disrespected, embarrassed, and I was brutally beaten for no reason. I work, I'm on my business, I'm a taxpaying citizen, and what happened to me should never happen to anyone else. It was wrong, and it was disgusting, and my life will never be the same.
Yeah, they fucked him up.
Okay, I'm back,
Anybody
right?
anybody seen that
Yeah.
footage?
Yo, and you know
The
what's
footage
crazy?
in the store, right? When that was the
Yeah.
Yeah,
dude who had the green
yeah.
outfit on, they was pushing him hard, kicking him in his face, and
And
just
then they was kicking him in the ass. After all that was over, they was
like
kicking him in the ass like,
yeah, when they had him in handcuffs, like to wipe him up off the floor, like
yeah.
yeah.
Yo, he deserved every penny of what he gonna get.
Man, they did him.
They,
They
yo,
like
for this bond, people watching like we should get fucking paper too. Like this traumatic scar, like people get traumatic injuries
I'm
from
just so
that and
tired of
shit.
people
Like
just watching though. That shit is
yeah,
crazy.
everybody should get fucking paid for watching the abuse on. You be seeing on live TV. They do those black folks all like, man, that's trauma. I still got trauma in my life, man. Word is bond, I got trauma. Crazy from the police. I'm scared to death of the police.
And I think they said that the police officer is on desk duty.
That's what I want to talk about. Like these
I
cops,
still got trauma, man. Who don't have trauma, man? And, like us
they not
black people don't
getting
have
treated.
trauma from the police. Is how I've been treated and how we've been treated terribly, man, and being raided when you're not supposed to. And then what about the police took me one time. I stayed in fucking Mount Holly. What about something happened. Like I told you, my brother had just became a cop, but something happened on like they had to go somewhere, whereas they fucking took me from what they was gonna do and to go to another crime scene and shit. These motherfuckers took me like I was out there drunk. Fucking in Mount Holly. I ain't even from out there, but I lived out there on the run from Asbury Park. So I went out there and was still with my big mama and her mother and shit and my little daughter. And she had a kid on the way too. But I moved to Mount Holly because I was on the run. So I was out there fighting and shit. And I had a big ass bottle. Like the thing is, they didn't see me with none of that shit. And all that shit was over. But these motherfuckers came and picked me up, and it was like it was mad people out there. The Mexicans, they don't know they. You know, I was hanging with a whole bunch of Mexican, Puerto Ricans, and none of them really knew English, none except me and one of the other people. But for this one, the cops picked me up and shit and took me behind the school. They took me behind the school, behind the mountains and everything, behind the mountains, behind the school. Words, but I was like, yo, what the fuck is about to happen? I'm like, yo, dog, my brother's a fucking cop, dog. Y'all better cut this shit out. And then something happened on the radio, and they put me back in the car and took me back out the mountains and shit and dropped me off. First of all, this motherfucker's about to kill me up there, man. Like, first of all.
They got
It's a
through that.
blessing that it didn't happen, but to let them take me back out of the situation, like everything was crazy. Like I must have, like I got higher powers. I don't believe, like I ain't gonna say Jesus and God or anything
What's
like
this
that, but I
with
got
people
higher
that
powers that
people
looking
will
over me,
record?
man.
People will record, but they won't do shit. Like I'm tired of saying that shit.
Yeah.
People will record you getting beat the fuck down. Like
But they did like they didn't they like that yo. I was like I'm 50, like I'm saying I'm 55 now. This happened when I was like 20. I was 21. Yeah, I just turned 21 a couple of weeks. Yeah, I know I was 21. And I went on the run and I was up in Mount Holly with that cops. And my brother became a Frio Township police officer too. Like that even mattered
I didn't know
too.
you had a brother that was. I didn't know you had a brother that was a pig.
And Frio, he was
I never knew that.
my oldest brother was the first black Frio Township police officer.
That's it. You knew that?
Nah.
You know my
Damn.
brother Troy. You know my brother Troy used to, man. My oldest brother Troy, man, he kicked everybody out. Like he beat up everybody's big brothers around town. Like like
Then he turned
everybody
into
thought
a
they was
cop.
tough. My brother beat their ass from K Law. Like he beat everybody up. My brother had to fight everybody. He beat everybody up. But yeah, he was real militant. Like we was from Jersey City, so yeah. He went to after he got out the military, he went straight to the military, like 17 out of Neptune High School and shit. He went. fucking to the Marines, and he did like 4 years, 8 years Marines, and yeah, 16. He did 9 years Marines, and then he worked doing some construction shit, and then he went to police academy. And he did that. And he was the first black cop in Frio Township. And he worked for only there for like 20 or something. Like he retired like 50 something. Like, fuck this. I don't want to be no lame ass cops because these fucking cops out there is crooked and shit. And all these white people, like, he ain't want to work for them because police is crooked and shit. Like, I'm done with that shit. He retired before he was 60 and everything. I think he did like 20 something years, 20. He was like, fuck that, get me out of here. And he hired he hired black cops, he hired Puerto Rican cops. He was a lieutenant before he left. And he had the chance to hire people. He put black people, he put
Hey
Puerto
Wise,
Rican
did you
in
hear
Frisco.
about? Did you hear about the lady in Maryland that went on she's saying a spiritual shooting spree and robbing spree? Anybody hear about her?
She was a robbing spree.
A shooting and robbing spree. Lady from
She was
Maryland.
shooting people and killing people and robbing people?
Yeah, look, don't mute y'all mic though. I want y'all to see this.
The incident happened in Maryland.
So it is. I jumped off the porch.
And she went live and told on herself.
I know y'all looking for me. I would like to report a crime, officer. The Maryland police. You're looking for me. It's me. I'm the one that did the shooting at the gas station. The Most High God. I just want you to know you have no authority over on my earth. Put your badges down. I'm getting ready to rob something right now. Because I need money for gas. Because I'm going to go burn something down. I want you to know I don't buy things. I don't pay for anything. Everything I do, I steal. I walk in the store. I steal everything. I shot that man because he has a demon spirit. And he laughed in my face and thought it was funny. I bet he ain't laughing now. Yeah, I'm of sound mind. Demons have you convinced that they have all the power and authority on this earth, and they have these pigs that uphold it and make you believe that they're so powerful. But if they're so powerful, then they should have no problem catching me, because I'm about to walk into a Starbucks. Hopefully I don't even have to pull out my gun and tell the person to give me some money so that I can go burn something down tonight. Something, maybe the power company, maybe DHS, something. You have no authority on my earth. I am the Most High God, the creator of this matrix, and you have no authority. My husband, Jesus, is here. I am of sound mind and body. I've been working myself up to this point, and I'm about to step into my power. You have no authority on my earth. Pigs, put the badge down or go to hell.
Yo, she got a mental problem.
That should be easy to catch. It's 2026. Catch me if you can. Guess what I just did? I got $40.
Did they catch you?
Thanks, Starbucks. And I'm going to take this, and I'm going to use it for something.
Nah, she ain't on no revolutionary shit. Robbing, killing innocent motherfuckers. Robbing motherfuckers.
Yes, I am armed and dangerous.
She said she robbing the motherfuckers.
What are you going to do? They're going to try to convince you that I'm just crazy or that I'm lying and I'm not God. But if I'm not God, then and I'm just crazy, you should have no problem apprehending.
Oh, they going to catch your ass.
Yeah, they might have caught already.
Yeah, I don't have my mug shot yet, but I mean the camera shot of it, but I'm pretty sure they're going to put it in a news article. I am God of this earth. This is my planet, and you have no authority at all.
There you go.
Good day. So I had no idea when they told me that I could do whatever I want to do, and I didn't understand that, and they been told me that. But just the other day, like y'all seen me when I last made videos, I was having a breakdown thinking I'm about to die. I was going through some type of change. Then all of a sudden I'm like, it's time. Like, so I get up and I go, I get the courage up. I walk into one store, I can't do it. So I'm like, because I'm about to rob somebody, because I'm about to go burn something tonight. long story short,
She's a
I can do
fucking
whatever I
arsonist
want to
too.
do
She
on
about
this
to
earth, and nobody
get
has power or
fucking
authority over me. Not the police, not anyone. And I'm going to show you that I'm God because they have no power over me.
that arson is
They
serious. I
can
said.
put
Yeah.
bulletins. The FBI could be looking for me. When I'm done on my crime spree, they're going to be looking for me for real. And they can't do nothing about it.
She thinks she Bonnie. She the new age Bonnie.
Yo, they gonna have her in the nut house. She gonna be in the prison nut house
Oh,
in
she's a
Florida somewhere.
hey, yo, bro. She an alien. She gonna transform into somebody else before they even get to her. She's gonna be somebody different. That bitch an alien.
Hey,
Think
they
she
won't release the
realized
alien files yet. I'm waiting for the alien files to drop. They released
Yo,
the
I'm
Epstein
saying
files.
there's UFOs. There's aliens out here, man. People with aliens crazy. Like her admitting to shit like that and putting it out there. They never gonna see her or find her because she's gonna transform into somebody else.
man, they gonna kill her.
Not the fucking. They ain't gonna kill the fucking.
I
They
hope
gonna
they
kill
don't.
that. If they do, they ain't gonna kill her because she's an alien, dog. If
So
anything,
you
they'll
know what
kill the
happened?
fucking. They'll kill her physical, but that fucking mean spiritual shit she got in gonna go to somewhere else. And she ain't the first one who's doing that dumb shit. And she just putting it out there for us to hear. They doing that now, and they doing
So
that all over the place.
you know what happened to her? She realized, oh shit, it's over for me. So
Yeah, yeah.
now she just it's hysterical with it. Like,
What the
so
bitch?
she
What
knows
she
she
found
fucked.
that she got? What she found that she got AIDS to the or cancer to the? That's the only way you think it's over. You got stage 4 cancer. Your arms.
Well,
You
she
got
probably figured out that whatever she did, that they knew who she is and it's over.
that bitch is an alien. She putting it out there so she could see who she is, and she's gonna go do it again. Gonna do it again, and that's you know gonna see somebody else doing it. People think like
I
she
feel
ain't
like
going no
she
more.
acting like the oppressor though. I feel like that's how oppressors act. They think that they're God. They think they're all powerful. They think they're untouchable. And I don't know. I think I don't. I'm not saying I agree with her, but I think it was just powerful for her to say all of that and acting like the other side. Like for her to be on this
She don't
side,
understand.
acting
She
like
don't
the other
understand.
side.
She don't understand what God is.
Yeah.
That
Cause
bitch is an
That's her
alien.
problem.
she on straight demon
She don't know
time.
what God is.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying. Aliens is demons. Yeah, she's the fucking the devil. Crazy. She's in a and she's showing black like
He
she's
been
showing it to
now
be
see.
a
You know what he
she's
been
showing it to
watching.
be a brown skinned
You
black
know what he
woman.
been watching. I said.
She's really
What?
Wise,
white and green. She
you've been
probably
watching them
green.
episodes. You've been watching them episodes of people saying that
I don't watch that shit. I don't watch
saying
nothing
that
like that. It's just my beliefs.
it's not aliens now, not saying it's demons that's walking around that's human.
It's the aliens
Somebody,
that they
yeah,
all
they
the same.
spread
They
that
all
rumor
one of a
around.
kind, man. The aliens and demons, they all one of a kind.
What do you think? What do
Aliens
you
and
think?
demons, you
What do
know
you
what I
think?
mean? They
Where do you
all one
think
of a
the
kind.
alien? Where do you think the alien concept came from? Why do you think it's just
The
like
aliens, they
some?
from people from
Hold
outer
on. Do you
space.
think it? Do you think it's? Do you think the first scene, like people that seen aliens, came from, let's say, the '60s or the '40s? When you think it was documented about
Like in the
aliens, and
20s,
where at? And
way
where at?
back in the
They was writing it
20s.
on the cave walls.
And
I
like,
seen ancient
yeah, wait, well,
hieroglyphs.
even even before, because what is Bond? They was she talked about they were waiting on and that's facts too, because they was showing like them getting powers from up there, like they drew it, carved it, like there's the alien, and they was getting shit from outer space.
Half the Bible stories sound like extraterrestrial stories to me. Like, so what happened to Abraham on that mountain? Like, that sounds like an alien story to me. They're like, Jesus just rose up to the sky. Did he get abducted? Like, where he went?
See, the
Sound
story
like
about
alien
Jesus
stories.
and not being resurrected is the fact that motherfuckers always fucking fun. blaming black people for being there. Like your brown skin, they got the wrong person. That's not what that the story about Jesus is. They got the wrong person. They killed the wrong person, and then he came out like, yo, here I am. And they like, oh shit, he resurrected. No, motherfucker, you killed the wrong person.
All that is mental. Is mental. Hey, check it out. So in Africa is a shaman, and he's talking about the little grays, and that's been in the African tradition for hundreds of years. Look at this.
These creatures looked exactly like this. They are the type of alien creature that has been known and feared throughout Africa for generations. This creature is about 3 feet tall. It looks for all the world like a child who is on the last stages of dying of malnutrition. It looks exactly like this, and it has a strange smell, which once you smell it, you shall never forget it. This creature is known by the Zulu-speaking people of South Africa as a Mandindane. The word Mandindane comes from the verb ndinda, which means to abuse, to fiddle with, and to torture by interfering with the victim's and other private parts. This is an exact description of the Mandindane. It does exactly that. For hundreds of years, even mighty nations such as the Zulus, even powerful warrior nations such as the Botswanas and Xhosas lived in mortal fear of these creatures.
Yeah.
Yo, I don't think it's just American thing with Elliot's. I think that shit all over. You
Of course, of course. Whoever said that it was just aliens was just in the United States?
We had the most
Aliens is
sightings.
all over the place.
Yeah.
That dude right there, he's just telling some story that somebody gave to him and gave him a picture and all that. That
Nah,
fake alien
you gotta.
drawing and
He's like an
that's
African.
funny though.
He like an African voodoo
But
priest over there.
aliens is they come in different forms, dog. They could shape. They shape shifters, body shifters, shape. You know what I mean? Yo, can y'all hear me?
Where you get
Yeah,
all
we
this
hear, we hear.
knowledge? Where you
Hello,
get all it? Where do you get all this knowledge about
hello.
Elliot?
You're in the
Hey,
show. Y'all don't hear me, man.
You
I'm
got
still
it?
here. You can hear
Can
me?
you hear me? Can
Hello.
you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hello. I'm about to hang up.
Yeah, I hear
That's
you.
it.
I hear
We
That's
you.
having
it. You hear me?
technical
I
difficulties.
Hello,
hear
y'all.
everybody.
Peace.
He gotta come back in.
I ain't just saying anything.
Yeah, you
Because he
gotta come
can't
I
back
ain't
hear you,
just
in.
nigga.
saying anything.
Can't hear
Show
you.
over.
You
I
gotta
see you
log off and come.
waving. Who
Point
that
to your ears.
waving?
Point to your
Fuck,
ears,
where the
Jerry.
show at?
Jerry,
Nobody
point to
hear
your
me?
ears. Point to your ears. Tell me you showing
Gotta
me.
be having some technical difficulties.
Uh, uh, anyway,
Briefy.
um,
Through
Brief.
the technical difficulties, unbreakable.
What the fuck, man? Speaker down. Yo. Look, I'm on the Lake Ave radio show.
You probably gotta type it in the and you probably gotta type it in.
Reef, Sharif. Reef. How do you know? Yeah. Remember I told you I said your brother might have been on the show. He's laughing. He's funny.
You
But
hear me
look,
now?
we was just talking about aliens and shit. These, I don't know if they look.
Hey,
Let me
Wise,
do
can
it
you hear
here.
me now, Wise?
I'm
Can you
back
hear
on
me?
that. That nigga went to go make a sale.
He said he went to make a sound.
You hear me now?
Then that was funny, Reed. You know, man, making jokes.
I don't feel no
But look,
comedy.
where they at?
He went to go make a sale, man.
No,
It was
cut
Lake
it up, cut it up, cut it up.
You got a
Man,
nigga,
yeah,
got a
God.
nigga talk
We
about
got
making
one.
niggas
Yeah, cut it out. You know, like that.
get him out of here. You talk about niggas making sales and all that. You bugging. What you talking about, Nasir? Jerry, can you hear me? Jerry, can you hear me? Somebody can hear me?
Yo,
Nasir, you hear me?
yeah, I hear you now. My shit had went out. I had to log off and log back in.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, some nigga came up there talking about motherfucker making the sale and all that shit.
Making a what?
A sale. said I want to make a sale. Too old for that,
Motherfuckers is
man.
crazy.
You niggas still making sales? Sure. Hey yo, but yeah, she was crazy. Now, said chick on
Yeah,
there. There's a lot of people that you know they're not getting no meds and all that shit, man.
and I was about to say, you know, that might be her cop out, knowing that she caught for whatever crime she did, you know, so she want to take the crazy approach, go to
We
the
are back
nut
on the
house.
lead.
Yeah, you might right. You might be right.
You know,
She's scared. She's scared now. I could tell she's scared though. I could tell she's scared.
yeah,
But
she
that's
taking
not
that crazy approach, trying to act crazy.
that's not the first chick though. Look at this chick right here. I don't know, the females wilding out on these cops, bro.
You see the one where the cop was busting at the cop?
Yeah, look at this shit right here.
Put the gun down! Come step right back here. What did you take out of it?
Nothing. I was
Okay. All right, listen. Just come back here. I think we're getting off on the wrong foot, okay?
Because I'm really confused on why I'm getting stopped.
He's got several warrants.
Okay, that has nothing to do with me.
You don't know who's in the car.
Nobody's in my car.
Well, now I know that. However, now I'm going to address the other problems.
Okay, so you want my bag and all my belongings.
So just step right back here.
Can I use the restroom?
And let you know this is being audio and video recorded, just to let you know.
Okay.
That was a red flag right there, trying to go to the restroom.
Here, do me a favor, turn.
No, hold
Turn
on.
around.
Don't put me in handcuffs. I haven't done anything wrong.
Ma'am.
No,
You're
don't put me in
about to get paid. Get down! Get down on the ground! Down on the ground!
I didn't do nothing.
I ain't even see her look.
Ma'am, put the gun down! Put the gun down!
See her cover up.
22 shots fired! Shots fired!
I didn't even see her with my gun.
10-4, 13 keep at that code 3.
Did you not see?
You know what?
23, I'm hit.
She shot the cop.
Yo, she probably shot. I think she probably hit his vest. She probably hit him in his vest.
Yeah, but she still shot the cop though. She still shot the cop.
When did you see her with a gun in her hand though? That's what I
When she went back in the car. Remember when when she first got pulled
I
over,
didn't see it until she started shooting.
Well, okay.
when she first got pulled
Hey,
over, she took it out of her pocketbook. Remember the cop told her. Remember when she opened up when the cop opened up the door. Remember she was fidgeting and he was like, "What you put away?" or whatever he said. So she was trying to stash it in her car.
okay.
Then she was trying to ask. She was trying to ask to go to the bathroom so she can, fake out movie to get away.
Okay, you say that she went in the car, went in her purse, and hid the purse, right? I hid the gun, right?
I think yeah, when it first came on, when he said something like, "What did you put or whatever?" That's when she was trying to whatever, stash it, tuck it, whatever she was trying to do.
Okay. Was the door open when this happened? Or did
Yeah, that's when he opened up the door.
Oh, so you seen her in the car, right?
Yeah, she was fumbling something. That's why the cop told her to get out or whatever.
Did you see the gun though? Did you see
Nah.
Okay,
I ain't see no gun. That's why I said she probably stashed it or was trying to tuck it, whatever she was doing with it.
You're saying probably though, but you're not certain.
Well, here's what's gonna happen. If they find a shell in his fucking vest, which they probably will, it doesn't matter what the fuck we say, we saw or not. Motherfucker, she pulled off. She shot that motherfucker.
Okay,
and that's completely just.
Listen,
At this case,
when she was shooting at him, right? Did you see a gun?
You keep saying we see the gun, we see him.
You seen his gun. You seen his gun, but you would see her gun too, right? Because the door was open.
All right, so how many times? So how many times? Not in exactly like holding the gun, but you've been at a person's car and they have something, and you didn't even see them pull it out, but it was right there the whole time. Broad daylight, nighttime. Don't say that like.
This is what I'm
Play the
talking
video
about.
again.
When he shot his gun, her car door was wide open, and her head was turned, and she was covering up. We never seen her shoot a gun at him though.
That motherfucker hit the ground.
Never seen.
We didn't find it. Okay, all right. I ain't never seen the gun. I didn't see the gun. You right?
Put the gun down! Come step right back here. What did you take out of it?
Nothing. I was
Okay. All right, listen. Just come back here. I think we're getting off on the wrong foot, okay?
Because I'm really confused on why I'm getting stopped.
He's got several warrants.
Okay, that has nothing to do with me.
You don't know who's in the car.
Nobody's in my car.
Well, now I know that. However, now I'm going to address the other problems.
Okay, so you want my bag and all my belongings.
So just step right back here.
Can I use the restroom?
And let you know it's being audio and video recorded, just to let you know.
Okay.
When I use the restroom, it's crazy now, see.
Here, do me a favor, turn around.
No, hold
Turn
on.
around.
Don't put me in handcuffs. I haven't done anything wrong.
Ma'am.
No,
She
don't.
runs to the
get
car,
paid.
right?
Get down! Get down on the ground! Down on the ground!
Right? Still on the phone too. You got a person in here. Boom, the door open. Look, this back door. Okay, he tasing her. He tasing her, right? He reaches for something. Okay. Her left hand. He got her right. He got her left hand. Right? She goes
Step
out.
out.
Boom.
Ma'am! Put the gun down!
Here, right?
Put the gun down!
Look.
23 shots fired! Shots fired!
10-4, 13 keep outside code 3.
When he put his gun up, his hand was in front of his camera. So maybe that's why we didn't see it.
23, I'm
I
hit.
didn't see her cover up. He did some movie shit, bro. He did some movie shit.
That bitch better run for the rest of her life. She better run. That bitch better run like a shot of shit.
She's straight out of that dude. She's straight out of a fucking movie. That shit crazy. But I never see her. I never see her with the gun. I guess his hand was in the way of his camera. At that split second. You feel me? And it seemed like the gun would have been in her hand or dropped. Like,
I'm thinking she was. I'm thinking she was shooting. She was shooting from what was that? Her right hand. Remember, because we seen her whole left side of her arm. So I'm thinking when she was reaching, then she just started randomly shooting. Like
that bitch gangster right there. She got man aim too. This fat ass.
I mean,
and then she was stalling when she was on the phone. She wasn't talking to nobody.
Hey,
sometimes
go ahead, Fred.
I just wonder what was the initial reason why the cops came anyway. That's all I was.
She was with somebody that was a fugitive.
She was whoever car she had warrants, I think.
Right. I guess he was in the car already, in the cop car. And then the cop came to her. She should have got out of there though.
She had somebody's car she had the gun. The person whose car was it their gun or was it her gun?
Well,
that's another question.
Allegedly, she had the gun in her purse, but she took it out once the cop came and put it in the car. You feel me?
I don't see no way out of that one for that bitch. That bitch is fucked.
Even if they didn't see the, I mean, that's crazy.
You having a convo over there with your fucking buck.
You said what?
You having a conversation with your buck.
I'm on a post.
No, I said, I thought you was having a conversation with the book.
No, I'm not listening to the book. I'm on a podcast.
So check this out.
The Lake Ave Radio Show. Tune in.
I thought you was talking to your
Fitting 100. An original Fitting 100.
No,
tune in. It's the Lake Ave Radio Show.
We're not doing that. We ain't doing that. Hey, Shell, so Free, did you see Trump fourth assassination attempt? Did you see the whole shit?
Yeah, I seen that fake ass shit.
What you think about it?
They tried anything, man.
Man, listen.
We got a lot of people talking about.
Do you think the assassination attempt at the White House Correspondents' Dinner was staged?
No.
Haley, do you?
100%.
What leads you to that conclusion, Haley?
First of all, I'm sorry. This is the President of the United States at a public venue, and you're telling me that we have not secured, checked the entire building, perimeter, etc. He has like the best security in the entire country. Am I wrong? Also, the footage is like laughable. The demeanor of everybody. So they're at a table and there's a clip of they take JD Vance away before they even address Donald Trump. He's just a sitting duck. Like that can't be real. And you see all these photos of like some Charlie's Angels poses like out in the hallway. Like there's a camera crew there just ready for it. Also, a black man trying to assassinate Donald Trump and he's not killed. That's a lie. That's simply a lie. They're not shooting this man to kill after you've heard a gunshot and he's running through a hotel lobby while there's the president on the other side of the door. It's a lie. I think it's all staged. And then immediately following, we get the, see, I need my bunker. I told you so. It's all bullshit.
First of all, what black man in America is valid enough to do that? I don't care how crazy you is. Seriously. They even attempt some shit like that.
I mean, you think
I gotta go.
You don't think we got nobody on our squad crazy enough to do that? I think we do.
Listen, I gotta go with our stereotype. Listen, in this case, I gotta go with our fried chicken stereotypes. We ain't doing that. We do a lot of shit, but that ain't one of the things we do.
But you see, is the black dude did so. I mean,
what black man? First of all right, okay. What black man?
They caught him. What you talking about? He was a black
man. That motherfucker got paid. His family got paid, motherfucker. They said now he's alive again. Hold up, he's alive now, right? Wasn't last night or the night before he was already shot and killed? Didn't he already get killed like 2 nights ago? And then missed the apprehension. You see what I'm saying?
Trump did say they killed the eliminated.
Exactly. So how they going out and they didn't kill him? Get the fuck out of here, man.
We got Sly TV in the building. Hey, check this out though. So I did my own little editing, breaking down Trump, what happened that night, and I'm breaking down because the lady interviewing asked Trump what happened. So I'm showing clips of what happened while Trump talking about it.
A black man. What black man going there? Anyway.
They got
a Trump brother.
They cool.
Unless you
the vice president by his coat, lifting him up, bringing him out. Then the counter assault comes in. Took 10 seconds for them to flank you, Mr. President. And then 20 seconds to get you out. It looked chaotic. At one point, you were down. What was happening?
Well, what happened is it was a little bit me. I wanted to see what was happening.
You forgot to the magic trick. You looking at a magic trick Look,
and I wasn't making it that easy for him. I wanted to see what was going on. And by that time, we started to realize maybe it was a bad problem, different kind of a problem, bad one, and different than what would be normal noise from a ballroom, which you hear all the time. And I was surrounded by great people, and I probably made them act a little bit more slowly. I said, wait a minute, let me see, wait a minute. So, I'm telling guys.
Just at that moment where it looks like you go sort of down with the service, you were telling them to wait?
Well, no, what happened is then I started walking with them. I started walking, and they said, please go down on the floor.
When was the finger on we got for you to go down. You fell.
So I went down, and First Lady went down also, but we were asked to go down by the agents as I was walking. In other words,
they wanted you almost to crawl.
I was standing up, pretty much. I was standing up and then turned around the opposite direction and started pretty much walking out, pretty tall, a little bent over because I'm not looking to be standing too tall. And but I was walking out. It was about halfway there, and they said, please go down to the floor, please go down to the floor. So I dropped to the floor, so did the First Lady.
This is their new way to come after us.
They've been coming after us.
I mean, to legitimize it.
Huh?
To legitimize it.
They've been legitimized it, free. You can't see, man. Been shooting on sight.
Yo, whoever was in charge of that security detail needs to be fired.
That. It's Cap. How do you get into a public venue that they did not, like she said, secure this shit up, down, in and out, every inch of it? How? A black dude at that?
They got footage of Trump saying he want to replace his whole security with military. He want to make that rule.
You know what? Because when dude ran in, the security they was talking, they was bullshitting, they wasn't even on point.
They backed off. They backed up when he ran through.
Yeah.
When you talking about at that front desk where the dude ran past?
Yeah. They were supposed to shoot him ASAP.
Man, you supposed to at least sprint after the motherfucker as soon as you first. If let's just say this: any black event, one motherfucker start running like that, the fucking antennas is up on everybody, and they're gonna start running just like that until they find out that it's okay to stop running. Period. Bullshit. That's all bullshit. That's all staged. Either it was staged or it was somebody from their side who allowed this shit to go down.
It was staged, basically. Either way, it was staged.
Well. You know what? I'm not so quick to say that. Maybe it was the actual thing, but I'm also gonna go with the other narrative. It was somebody from their side who allowed this shit to happen.
Right, it was staged.
And they paid the black motherfucker to do it. So they evil too.
Man, they probably know he was black until they tackled his ass. That motherfucker was running fast. They probably thought that was a white motherfucker.
Well,
I
okay,
still don't think
look,
about
he ran in there, right? We understand he ran through security and all that, right?
With a shotgun.
But how did he get a chance to let off 6 shots?
That's what I don't understand.
If they
That's why
it was over. Unless he ran after he shot it.
That's why
I
they
just-
all need to be fired.
And I hope the dumbass MAGA supporters ain't looking at this and really fucking melting in this shit like they do everything else.
Oh, he's a hero now. You know,
A hero. A hero. How come Obama never needed this type of security and this type of shit ain't never happened to Obama?
Listen,
How?
every 3 months, Trump get a assassination attempt on his life, and that make his followers make his people love him more. You hear me? They think he
Every 2 weeks, Trump got some kind of new something that goes down in his cabinet. Either assassination, or they bombing, or a new part of the fucking Epstein files come out, or his health deteriorating to the point where he fell down, or something. Every 2 weeks, not even every 10 days, something new. Man, fuck Trump.
You know, in the comic book and shit, I was watching how they create the character, the hero, and they said the hero, you always gotta make it where he go through a near-death situation, and that would make the fans and the followers and all that.
That's true.
That would make them feel something in their heart for him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit crazy, yo. But
So you feel for a guy who started a war and sending your children over there to fucking die or kill people.
He got
for no
diehard
reason. And you
fans,
feel
bro.
for that person like that. That means you was a cold-blooded motherfucker.
Yeah. Speaking of cold-blooded, in 1979, in Greensboro, North Carolina, I think, it was a Klan rally where it was protesters and Klansmen there at the same place, and they were saying, you know, death to the Klan. And anybody know about this story?
Nah, keep going.
You said that was in Greensboro?
Yeah, it's called a Greensboro Massacre.
I heard of that. I don't know much about it.
Now it was reporters out there that day, camera crew, you know. Came through.
Is that when the Klan shot? That's when they shot some people?
Yeah, they killed 5 people.
Yeah. They came. They started spraying.
And they beat the case too. The
Yeah, none of them
let
got
beat the
convicted.
case.
Yeah.
Ain't that some shit?
Damn.
All over camera.
Can we help you? Okay, goddammit, you see me? I see, yes. Can we help you? Can we help you? Get her down. I've already called. Telephone, man. We called. Where the heck are the cops? Where the fuck are
hiding because they prepared for this. That's why the cops are hiding. Do you hear me? The cops are hiding because they prepared for this.
Hey, man, you ain't got to go to jail. Hey, man.
Oh, look at
They're doing ain't stuff. Now they saying that the police is part of it. And I think the politicians and shit. The victim.
Well, shit, the police always been part of the Klan. There ain't nothing new, especially down there. Remember, North Carolina was like one of the major home fronts for the Klan. They
Yeah, I be looking
still got a whatchamacallit. Remember, we seen that shit where they had. They still got their recruitment center, and I think it's in a part of North Carolina. They got all the acres. They be shooting there.
quick to run their ass down south. Quick to run their ass down south too.
What's the thing they said that
Well, New Jersey was known for the Klan too. They had their march in Long Branch, New Jersey. In Huntington County, they still had a sign up like 12 years ago, that say welcome to Huntington County, home of the KKK.
I believe it. Shit. Now, you know who run the fucking New Jersey now? The motherfucking roaches. Them fucking Jews, man.
damn, come on, bro. You trying to get this shit bounced, bro.
My bad, but it's true.
Said the roaches. Hey, listen, in New Jersey, 15 agricultural drones were stolen from a facility. Now, with these drones, they could spray pesticide poisons, they could spray water, they could spray any chemical liquid into the air. Now, check this out. Pretty dangerous if you think about it.
I don't even make posts like this, but maybe I should start, right? For those of y'all that have been living underneath a rock, you might want to break your lease real quick. This happened in New Jersey, 15 high-tech drones stolen. FBI is now investigating. And this wasn't no random snatch and grab, y'all. This was organized. Allegedly, they used fake delivery trucks, drivers. They got access, no suspicion, smooth entry, and just like that, gone. This is the part that got my attention. These aren't regular drones, agricultural drones. They can spray chemicals, y'all, water crops, and cover large areas efficiently. Now imagine tech like that in the wrong hands. Now, I'm not saying watch the news and research your own resources 24/7 and go crazy, but stuff like this, I don't know. I think we should pay attention to, right? You can't plan anything efficiently without knowing exactly what's going on around y'all. Peace.
So he said, imagine if it landed in the hands of the wrong people. Whose hands you think it landed in? A regular person who ain't nobody thinking about. Like a regular person who ain't got that. That's the last thing they're thinking about, is stealing some fucking drones that could do something like that.
They're pretty big too.
Exactly. No, I mean, and what you gonna do with them? Because anywhere you go, if you put something harmful in them to spray, let's say, anywhere you go in any part of New Jersey, you're not just gonna take down a certain origin of people. You taking down all kind of motherfuckers. Especially in our part right now, it's more of them than it's us because we getting ran the fuck up out of here. So you sprayed around us down here, you gonna kill. You know what I mean? No, man. I don't know.
Maybe they don't care who they kill. Shit.
Excuse me.
But that's something crazy though, to fill that up with something in it. And imagine 15 at a time in one spot.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Like, where was they gonna fly them at though? Where was they gonna fly them at?
Never know. We'll see what if they turn up. I'm like, drones like that should have tracking GPS on them and
Yeah,
all that.
they should. Well, I guess Well, I guess if they ain't activated, I don't know. But ain't those they big drones, right?
Yeah, them shit the size of a car.
Yeah, that's what I say. Like, so where was they gonna fly those shits at? Like,
I mean, listen,
got the air.
They had a crew of people, fake delivery man and all that shit, assets and all that shit, inside job and all that shit. These are some heavy hitter motherfuckers. So
nah, I thought they was on a truck. The truck was missing, right?
They plan on doing. Nah, they said they came up in there with big delivery crew.
Oh, so it was the inside job,
right? This is what I'm telling you. If they can think that big, imagine how big they thinking about using it.
Inside job, just like that fake ass assassination attempt. Inside job.
Because them shit's probably worth millions too. So that's a security.
Yeah.
You know, that's a get that money right back.
Just want to know, like, how did these things happening? And then you got the nerve to blame a certain demographic of people that you've always known forever, never had no resources anywhere near enough to even attend a situation like that.
You know what? Free. The gig is up.
The gig is up. You just need the rest of the people to wake the fuck up. Like, look, man.
You know, it ain't. It's gonna be a certain percentage of people. Some people don't want to wake up. You know what I'm saying? Like they know the answer, but they want to stick it. They're going to stick with the ignorance and be just like blind. Like some people choose to be blind.
Well, and then the sad part is, you ever heard the sarcasm that come from certain kind of people that it'll be a laugh to them, but then the person next to them will actually start running with it? It's a joke. We wasn't on air. I would have this kind of conversation, but you get what I mean. And that's the kind of shit that got us in the situations we in now. Sad as hell.
A group of fake motherfuckers.
It's only one demographic of people that don't even do shit like that, because we don't play like that with certain things. We just don't. It's not a joke. We know that we understand the seriousness of shit, regardless of how selfish we are to each other. There's only one demographic of people who does that. And they come in different religions too, but they all look the same.
Well, in Harlem in the 1960s, I think the sister said it right. We had a couple of sisters in the street, and they was talking to the white people and, you know, people that just wanted to be blind. They was telling them about the Vietnam War, how, you know, a lot of people, black people, was getting drafted. Like, you ain't have no
shit, they've been doing that. Every war has been like that. They've been putting them on the front line.
Yeah, so she was saying how, man, the black man ain't have a choice, you know, to go out there with a gun. So the white lady said, what do you think about black men or black men having guns out here? She said they need to have guns to protect themselves. What do you think? They gave them guns to go over there, but they can't protect. Look at this.
The white man holds your life in the palm of his hand. You're afraid to open your mouth because he can take your bread out your mouth. He can put you out of your apartment. He can take your job. So you walk along and you come out and say, what do you think about so-and-so and so? Oh, I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't gonna say no stuff. I don't make no difference to me. What can you do?
What you're hearing is the raw, unfiltered voice of Harlem in 1967. This footage comes from the landmark documentary, No Vietnamese Ever Called Me Nigga, filmed during the massive anti-war march from Harlem to the United Nations. At this moment, the United States was a powder keg, and for the black community, the mood was one of profound, cruel irony. While the government was drafting young black men to fight for democracy 8,000 miles away in Southeast Asia, Those same men were returning home to find they couldn't even get a job or an apartment without facing systemic walls.
The black man been going over in foreign countries fighting for wars ever since I can remember. And even before your time of mine, the black man has been sent all over the world fighting for his rights. And today, there's Wallace and his wife down there forming some kind of thing to keep the black child out of school. In America, let us clean up here. My darling, if we would live what we preach in the world, we wouldn't have to fight. I agree with you. You understand? I agree with you. We are fighting for nothing because the white men say you fight. But you pay your taxes. When I get my little envelope, the man got my money. He don't ask me for it. He takes it. I'm a citizen then. But if I open my mouth about anything else, I'm a communist. I'm a rabberizer. I'm stirring up things. But the same thing that I'm speaking for myself, the white man does it and is doing it all of his life.
What do you think of the black man defending himself with guns and over in Vietnam and yet not
why do you keep on saying
that?
You're not supposed to do it, but the white man's telling him to do it. He is sent there.
He's supposed to defend himself. When they push him like that, what the hell are you? If somebody keep on come up to you with a damn gun, what are you gonna do?
Yes.
Sit back?
They teach him to fight and kill over there.
You're gonna sit
and
back?
they come here and kill the same way because they're taught to kill. They're taught to kill over there.
You tell me you keep on talking about what the black man keep on. Well, he's supposed to defend his damn self. Listen, you said to me a black man is sent over to Vietnam with a gun. What should he do? Isn't a white man sent over there too? Right. Well, what the hell would he do? I asked you if he should defend himself at home here too with a gun. That's what I asked you. You bet your damn life if they keep on bucking him. If they keep on bucking him, yes. Shoot the hell out of him.
Girl.
Where is the older grandmas like that at? I miss them motherfuckers. Where are they at?
The grandkids didn't have no respect for them and killed them off. Them heart attacks.
Them ones that would say something, chastising you, bro, and they would set you straight just by the way they looking and talking. They meant that shit.
Listen, them grandmothers, right there, you see, they kids left they kids with them to be their mother, and they got them tied. You know what I'm saying? They tired. They don't raise theirs, and they got to raise their grandkids. They can't move and talk like they used to, man. And the grandkids don't even care. They treat them like a nigga on the street.
God,
take it for granted. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, bro.
They listen to motherfuckers on the street, then they listen to their grandmother.
They damn sure do.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Where's the disconnect at? Where did the disconnect happen? At what point? Is it because of the rules? Is it because of the regulations?
It happened when the government told, your mother not to put her hands on you no more. You remember in the 80s, early 80s when that law came out?
I remember those, but to an extent,
about maybe
to an extent.
Huh?
With that, a lot of people going to interject the phrase the drug shit, the drug epidemic.
Well,
I'm talking about.
What happened around
the moment? I'm talking about the section before the drugs. Where the morals was there, where the morals is in place. The morals, after the morals, a slight separation, and then you fell victim into the drugs, into the everything else. What was in the disconnect? Where was the disconnect? What happened?
When Section 8 came, right? And they told the man not to be in the house. They cut the head off in the family. So the structure came out. And they took the man out the house, and then they told him, the mother, you can't hit the kid no more. So now the kid ain't got a father in the house, and the mother can't discipline him with that belt like she used to. Take them switches and beat them, stitching cord, and then beat them. Now it's just like the kid telling the parents, I'm going to call the cops on you if you hit me. Now they running wild. You feel me?
So you saying before right before all the assistance, the drugs, and the laws came in.
It was the house. They broke the
It
house
was.
up.
I understand it. I understand that. Okay. Stay right there. They broke the house up, but the woman. They broke the house up. They removed the father. They removed the father. True. But the woman still had morals, rules, laws, and everything else that she grew up with.
No
Where was
longer,
that at?
can't no longer discipline that child, or she going to jail. They took a lot of kids too, free for false
I know
accusations.
that. I know that too. I know that too.
People just lying on single mothers and all that, and getting the kids taken away. Now the kids in the system. You really ain't gonna listen to nobody. Thousands of kids to families that broke up like that.
And you have millions of people walking, living, benefiting off of this throughout this for generations who still are blind to that aspect that me, you, and I said just broke down and understood, right? Just like that. You got millions of people who just refuse to even look at that small detail that held such a great effect in a whole demographic of people.
That's just a small piece of it, though, Free.
I know. It's essential though. It's essential. That small little detail is so big.
Powerful.
It just don't matter to them because it never happened to them. They wasn't subjected to that kind of cruelty.
If they
and you don't think
if they
and
wasn't
for people to walk around and think that wasn't a systematic thing.
if they wasn't affected by it, if they wasn't affected by it, it's somebody close to them that was affected by it. That's a fact.
You said, well, you still got to get out and work, bitch. Okay, I'm gonna get out and work. At the same time, you're not. You won't allow me to make enough to actually continue to work and still raise my children the same way you can work and raise your children.
We ain't the same.
That right there is something.
And plus, I need
all these geniuses has come out of nowhere with all these excuses of why.
Listen. Plus, I need your son and your daughter to fill my jails up. In fact, I need you to fill the jails up too. So I'm gonna take you out that house, and I'm you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna introduce gangster music and drug dealing movies.
Before that, I'm going to deny you. Before I introduce you to that, that's something else you can rely on. I'm going to deny you access to continue your education, opportunity to work and make money in a decent place to live.
Rely on that though.
All I'm gonna give you is drugs and this gangster music shit.
Now you watching this shit and you want a part of it because you've been living so poor. You know what I'm saying? So now you're like, they definitely give a couple rats and undercovers, money and drugs to live that lifestyle in front of you to influence you to get out there and try to make it. And that same motherfucker is gonna send you to jail too on the long. You get it?
I get it. 100%.
But you know what's the key to all that? The power everybody can possess. You could choose to notice the problem and change your life. You know what I'm saying? You could say, okay, well, I'm gonna do this to get out of this situation. I'm not gonna do that to get in this situation. You feel me? And I'm gonna focus on this path. Because there's people that got up out of it free. You see them today, they successful. And all that time they was working and doing what they had to do. Other people was out doing what they wasn't supposed to be doing, and their life been fucked up ever since. And then some of them choose not to change their life. They're still doing the same thing. To this day, you'll be like, God damn. Yeah.
Wow, man. That's what you meant by heart to heart.
Yeah, that's it. But on another note, how you feel about Charleston White? Nasir? Nasir has left the building, y'all.
He's somewhere around there. He's somewhere around here.
How do you feel about Charleston White, Fred?
About who?
Charleston White.
You know what? My dislike for him still remains. However, I'm so it still remains. Wait. That's the messenger. I don't gotta like the messenger. I love the message.
What is the message?
The message is to do better. The message is to take self accountability. The message is it's just.
Is that the message all the time with him? You think?
You gotta remember, he's a hustler too. He gotta act to make money. At the same time, yeah, he tell you that. He tell you he got to get on it. He tell you that in the beginning when he was out there doing what he's supposed to do. Nobody gave a fuck about him. And wasn't until he started all the gimmicks where he became hot. Now, if you look at him, he's hot and very well known. So every time you turn around, he's saying something. And as harsh as it sounds, as bad as it sounds, make you say, "I'll beat the shit out of you about everything." Like, listen to what he's talking about. He's telling the goddamn truth. He's telling the truth almost every time. If he give 10 podcasts, 7 of them he's keeping it 100.
Listen, Free, you made a point, and I wanna speak upon that and ask you another question.
Go ahead.
You said that basically he was saying do anything to get, that notoriety. You know what I'm saying? We got the guy Divine in the building. You know what I'm saying? We got Medicine Man in the building. Hey, yo, so you said that he would Charleston White to do anything to get that notoriety, that had a spotlight, right? Basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the worst thing you think he could ever do to get clout? What's the worst thing he could ever say or do? Because I got some footage. I think he at the end of his rope, right? I think this shit he just said is going to put his life in danger. But
everybody sees things differently. My opinion of worst things he could do is some of the things he's already done.
Wow. All right, name something he done when you was like.
Okay. So for example, I was watching one of his 20 or 20 with Lil Woody. And it was a heavyset girl that came on, and she was nice looking in face, but she was heavyset. The question was, where would you take me to eat, and what's the first thing you would buy me to eat? First thing he said was a salad. He didn't say it like in an opinion, like maybe you should. He said a salad. He said it sarcastically, directly, disrespectfully, and humorously at the same time. You know how us black people do. You know how we could say one smart ass thing and crack the whole room up.
Yeah.
That was a low fucking blow. But was it not the truth? She's got to be 3-something. She had to be 3-something. Nice looking in her face because it's like beautiful. But you know what I'm saying? She was heavy set. But I wouldn't suggest her to be out there eating steaks and lobsters and all that shit, baby. You got health problems.
That's a show setting where we expect some comedy, some outrageous disrespect between the man and the woman on there. You know how it go.
It was one of those 20 for 20s. You know how it go. Well, 20 verse 2. And then another one I was watching, he said, "I call the cops." He was like, I'm in my neighborhood house at night. I happen to look out my window. I see a silver Cadillac with rims on it. He said, the first thing I do is go off the phone. I call the cops. They said, y'all need to get over here and check out for that because it's a black Cadillac with 22s or 24s on it. And in his neighborhood, it's an all white neighborhood. Though nobody in his neighborhood got that kind of Cadillac. You know where that come from? That's some hood shit. And when you got hood people, you bring hood shit. You don't want that in his neighborhood. Was he telling the truth? Was he lying? Now I'm not saying I would call the cops, but was he lying?
Yeah, he was.
No, he was not. He was not lying. He was not lying. He was a he was on point with it. That was black people. That was black hood niggas and his friends with that kind of vehicle. In his neighborhood, they don't have that.
Check this out. I like Cadillacs with 22s on it. So if I go visit my cousin or my aunt or son in a good neighborhood, well, a white neighborhood, you should call the cops on me because you see my car.
No, I didn't. You're wrong. You missed my.
That's what
I didn't
did.
say. I know that's what he did. Okay, I know that's what he did. And I also said, let me make my point. Let me make my point. I know that's what he did. I also said I wouldn't call the cops, but the fact that it was a Cadillac with those kind of rims on it in the neighborhood that he lived in. Listen, stop cutting me off. Was he telling the truth? Was that ghetto shit, or wasn't it? It was.
Bro, come on, bro.
It was.
You know what that was? You know what that was? That was fear.
And when the cops came, guess what kind of people was occupying that car? All right then. So was he telling the truth or wasn't he? I'm not saying that was the right way to go about it.
So they was criminals. So they found out they was criminals too with guns and drugs and all that.
Ain't no telling what's in that car. In that car.
Come on, bro.
You know what? All right. So check this out. All right. Listen. Let me ask you a question. So in our neighborhood, where we grew up at, after what just happened in Cincinnati year before last, where the white people pulled up in a U-Haul fucking truck and hopped out and tried all that shit. You know that, let's say that's going around constantly in black neighborhoods. And we in our neighborhood, and the U-Haul vans just like that pop out. And you know the kind of occupants that's normally in and doing that kind of shit. Would you not? You know, I'm not saying you're going to call the cops, but what what was the first thing you would think? That's who it is, right?
Free, I think you know what I do.
I do. That's why I said I'm not saying that's what we would do. What I'm saying is I'm not going to call the cops. I wouldn't have called the cops on the brothers. But the fact that he hit it on a note that the kind of occupants that was in that vehicle and the stuff that was in that vehicle when the cops came.
He ain't no shit.
He spoke about that too. He spoke about it too. He said, sure enough, it was weed and guns in the car. Two black from a whole nother side of town that wasn't supposed to be in his side of town. Now, I wouldn't have called the cops, but he hit that shit on the nail.
But check this out, though, Free. That come from him always doing shit like that, and he live in fear. He act like he don't live in fear, but he constantly looking over his shoulder. So I bet you 9 out of 10 times he thought it was somebody trying to get the drop on him.
That's true. That's true. That's true, and I'm not saying anything trying to be funny, but I just think that part of the deal is not as important as the message he was trying to put out. That's what you're saying is true. It's true, and two things can be right at the same time. It's just that the point he was trying to make, it wasn't that right there. That was a fact. It's just that wasn't the point he was trying to make. You see what I'm saying?
He's a fucking rat.
I know. Yeah, man. Yeah, and all of that. Yeah.
Look, I asked you that because look what he had to say. And I think this the icing on the cake that's really gonna put his life in danger. Like, look at this arrogance. He ain't even built like that, but look at this.
I'm supposed to be sitting up this bitch with a black eye, knots on the head. I done been too disrespectful. Nigga, I done disrespect Woody, dead baby. His funk and got in the car with the nigga. Don't y'all forget that, nigga. I disrespect that nigga dead mama and his baby, nigga. Ruthlessly. And called him to come pick me up and got in the car with that nigga. And he took me to his family. At all niggas, they supposed to at least nigga drag me by the shirt, say bitch ass nigga. They supposed to do something, put their finger on my head, something, nigga. Thumb me upside, they supposed to do something, nigga. Nigga, I done made Soldier Boy. I done hit niggas in the head with pig pokers. Nigga, I'm the undefeated nigga. I'm really looking untouchable. Nipsey done been killed. Nigga, everybody that done wrong to the hip hop nigga done been handled except me. They tried to get DJ Academics. They sent Lil Baby Assistant to swing on Academics. They stripped Offset naked, turn him into a male stripper. Who more gangster than me? Didn't you see me on stage, nigga? I hit a nigga with a flower pot. They didn't jump on stage to get me. I made a nigga come get me and didn't run. Stayed right there as they coming. That's why I'm so bold and so cocky, because I am convinced won't a motherfucker bother me. I really believe I'm untouchable.
Today he got so much security around him, he don't fucking go outside to the corner store without the motherfuckers around.
It don't matter.
Talking about license to carry and shoot if have to.
It don't matter, because guess what? Whenever you get like that, you're done. That's the worst way to be for yourself.
He also know the law though, Reef. Okay,
Listen,
and he's living an open carry. He living an open.
Listen, ain't no law gonna protect you from the energy or you saying something about bragging about talking about a dead baby.
You talking about the effects of it.
That's it. I'm talking about.
I understand that.
I'm talking
That's
about.
Right. You're right. You're right.
You think about a dead baby.
You're right.
Get away
but
with
remember
that.
when I was just saying, you're right. Reef, you're right. However, remember when I was just saying before he told you before about that character he put up just to keep that shine?
They ain't, that's just true self right there. They ain't no character.
I understand that. You asked the question about what's the worst thing he could do.
I think this is
When
the
he put
worst
that
thing.
when he put that character, play that character and start that shit. That's why I said, yeah, my opinion of him, I still don't like him, but he be telling the truth. When you know the law, and such as he do, and the way he broke down how he would get a free kill, that kind of make you scared. Not scared because I ain't in that position, but I'm just saying, just think about it. I can say whatever I want to say to you, right? But it's another thing for him to shoot you and then call the police, tell him what he did, and justify why he did it in the sense that he was afraid for his life in an open carry state. When the person he shot has a history of all kind of shit, even though he didn't have a single pistol on him, all he did was said, "I will kill you." You've heard that. I'm quite sure you've seen that at that one interview he did where he broke that down.
One thing about death, Freak, would you least
that ain't gonna work. That won't work in New York or New Jersey. But over there,
listen, when you least suspect it, the person that gonna kill you, ain't nothing you could do about it. You ain't gonna say.
Yeah, that's like you know what that is. That's like when people say it's a freedom of speech. Yeah, you can say whatever you want to say, but don't be mad when the outcome come in. That's the same thing he's dealing with. Don't be mad when a motherfucker really busts your head, like you saying. It's just that this is what he's been doing, and nobody did nothing to him yet.
Situation where every dog got his day.
Absolutely. Every dog has their day. Will go around, come around. And it's the such thing as a humbug. if you understand what I mean, on our side of things. It's a such thing as a humbug.
I catch you on a humbug. That's an old.
Exactly. Am I lying? It will go around, come around. Every dog has their day, and it's a such thing as a humbug.
What the fuck is a humbug?
Out of coincidence, a coincidence.
Well, where did they get that? A humbug? Is it a bug? Is it a bug?
No, I think that I think that was just a phrase they use, but like a one of those bugs that make that sound.
I catch you on a humbug.
Like we heard of hummingbirds. And I know you've heard of those. You've seen those bugs that make that they fly flicker so heavy that they make a, a humming sound.
Yeah, but that nigga done though, Free. He done for that, man.
Listen, man,
Man.
that's on him, man. That ain't got nothing to do with me. It ain't about the messenger. It's about the message he putting out. Remember, when Jesus was walking this earth, he didn't have nothing but a good message. The people that was around him didn't like him. They killed him, but his message, whether false or true, still whether it was twisted or whatever, it's still here.
So you believe in Christ?
No, you fucking idiot, man. Stop being a dickhead. Jesus was a real person. No, I don't believe in Christ. No, I don't believe in none of the shit that they put it out there. I'm talking about that Jesus was a real man that really walked this earth. You don't believe that?
I'm asking you, do you believe it?
I believe he was an original man that walked this earth. Yeah, I don't believe in Jesus Christ and all of that.
So what do you believe in then?
You're going into something else.
I'm asking you. You said you believe in Jesus was a man that walked the earth, but you don't believe in the Christ.
Yeah, because I don't fully understand what Christ is. I heard it's the Asiatic word. I don't.
Christ is,
they say it's holy,
like,
pure.
You gonna listen or you gonna talk?
Say it again.
Is like a anointed person, with the signs of life. Like
pure person.
A pure
Christ is supposed to be a.
You know what I'm saying?
I just said it. Christ is supposed to be a pure person. If you know what pure means, no wrongdoing at all. Everything's all.
I mean, I think I know a couple people like that though, Free.
Who stay away from negativity? Yeah, I believe in that. I understand that too. It's just that the contradiction of that is when you're born into sin.
Yeah, they take that innocence from you.
See where the contradiction come in?
Yeah.
How many of our parents was actually married when they conceived us?
Well, who's to say that you not righteous just because man made up that theology that you can't be because of this? You know what I'm saying? Like,
see, physically you walking around unrighteous. Mentally, it's a total different ballgame. And you know the mind controls the body. So your mentality is supposed to be righteous. You're supposed to only focus on those of all holy things, pure things, non-negative things. That's what. See the absence of negativity, dealing with all peace, love, and harmony. That's free right there. It's just that we do so much against what we speak.
Are you okay, so you talking about your consciousness, right? Your consciousness got, it got to be a right and left part of your consciousness, right? If you want to do something, and then the best part of you say, nah, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Why I'm thinking like that? Nah, I ain't doing that. They ain't me. You feel me? But somebody, do the people that have that Christ-like holiness with them, do sick thoughts come to their head? Do sinful thoughts ever come across their mind? Do they deal with saying no to that? That's a good question, right?
It is. My question with that is: the conscious kick in before or after? Huh? No, say what you just said. No, what did you just say?
I said a person that's anointed to be a Christ-like figure, a holy, pure person, right? Do sinful thoughts ever come across their mind, and do they have to make a decision to stay righteous? Or a person with a Christ-like aura to them, do they don't get thoughts like that at all? That's what makes them straight and narrow. I
Well,
believe
when you
not.
be,
They go through
well,
shit like that. Is that the decisions? You know what I mean?
well, well, in a, so, you know, to be is to be, to exist and to be aware
Right.
through existence. So because those things exist means you're aware. When you're aware, you would know the ins, the outs, and all around it. So you would
Right.
know if this is a negative thought, you would know how to. I can't put it into words. You would probably show it through your ways and actions. You would
Right. Right.
you would know how to dismiss it and let the peace override all of that.
So how do like back to the character Jesus? Um, he was a wise man, right? So how did he correspond with everyday people and give them advice to cure whatever, sinful or sickness mentality they was going through if he ain't lived through it?
Well, it's like a teacher. It's like a teacher. They on their job is to educate you, which is what his thing was. Period. Just to educate you. Is you take what you want and you do with it what you will. You see what I'm saying? So his part was done. He told you the rights and the wrongs. He told you was who and who wasn't. The thing was, it was up to you to. It was up to you to how you want it. You could take it or leave it. You can listen or don't.
Did you
Like we
ever
all
hear
got
about
mathematics, we can apply. Like we all have mathematics. It's up to us to apply them to our everyday physical composition because of what we know, or not. You conscious of it, you know right from wrong. Are you going to apply it or not? So he walked around teaching. It was up to the people to listen and take heed. Just that it was so powerful that like you got haters, man. You got people who hating him. Same thing with the father. Same thing with people like Nipsey Hussle. We're not going to focus on whatever he had going on into the gangs. We're going off of his positive notes of what he was doing. Okay,
did you hear
going
about
into
did you hear about the guy that's walking from Philly to California on a peaceful walk?
the guy that did what?
He's walking from Philadelphia to California. He's calling it a peaceful walk in the name of Jesus. Black guy.
Yeah, I've never heard of him, but what about him? Go ahead.
Well, that's what he's doing. He's walking from Philadelphia to California. That's a hell of a hike during the summer, especially the desert.
We got how many miles from from Philly to Cali? You think it is? Remember, Philly ain't nothing but fucking an hour away from us right now. So how many miles from Philly to Cali? If would it take you like 2 days to drive there? 3 days?
No, hell, it take from Asbury to to Arizona. It take driving. It take 28 hours, but
How many hours?
Stop. So it'd take about a week.
Oh wow! It took y'all a week to drive down from there to there. Now,
Yeah,
how many times y'all stopped though? I'm talking about a straight stop, a straight drive, no stopping.
You can't do it. You gotta stop.
Well, it's not what you do; it's how you do it. It's not what you do; it's how you do it. First of all, you're not going to take that drive with less than 5 people.
You were stopping at historical sites, like, you know what I mean?
Listen, let's say if it's me, you, Nasir Kells, and me, you, Nasir Kells, and Mo Cheese, and we driving from fucking Jersey to Cali, non-stop. How long you think it'll take? It'll take us? How long you think it'll take us?
It's 20 from
All we
where?
doing is switching and using the bathroom and going.
So the walk is 3,000 miles.
I ain't say walk. I said driving.
I'm telling you, for the dude that's from Philly to walk to Philly to Cali is 3,000 miles.
That's a long ass.
He made it so far. He made it 650 miles to Indiana State. He in Indiana State. He got.
What did he get out of it? He said it was a peaceful walk.
Yeah, in the name of Jesus.
Mm-mm.
But I was telling you because I thought you knew about him already. I asked you this to tell you that he just got hit by a car.
Mm-mm.
Now, mind you, a day or two before, they sent the sheriff out to him, and the sheriff told him, I gotta stop you from walking. He said, why you gotta stop me from walking? He said, because it's dangerous. You walking, towards traffic. You feel me? So he said, walk on the grass, go on the other side. So everybody in the comments like, oh, they fucking with him. Now they want to fuck with him. Just the devil. You know what I'm saying? So you get mad followers, people on some peaceful shit. And then days later, he get hit by a car. But this the thing. The car, I guess, tried to hit him, but ran into another car. And it just like, he still was standing and shit. Like, you know who's got me?
Did he survive?
Yeah, he survived. So he's saying that the walk gonna still go on, but they just showed him in the hospital with a neck brace. He got to get that money too, you heard? So, but he think that it's still gonna go on and shit. But this the thing, he not stopping at no hotels. He camping. I said, damn, he making it rough for himself, though.
Damn, let me tell you something. It's a walk from our side to the beach. And by the time you got to fucking Main Street, you had a cramp. Or you felt that walk with you.
Nigga, that's nothing compared to that shit he doing, nigga.
That shit he doing, that's a walk to death.
Hey, listen, that desert, once you get in that desert, man, that shit like 110. That shit could get hot.
It's a movie that came out not too long ago, maybe a year or two ago, called The Long Walk. Check it out.
I think
check it out. A Long Walk or The Long Walk. I think it was. The storyline while it was going on was you make you want to get to the end of it to see what was going to happen. But then at the end of it, you was like, man, I just wasted 2 hours of my life watching this movie. It's one of those kind of movies. But the storyline while you watching it probably have you going. Probably, because they start off with like 100 and something people, and only one person could hit the finish line. You see what I'm saying? That it's one of those movies you gotta watch. When you get a chance, watch it. If you
we got King Marv in the building, man.
Peace.
Free, would you?
Marvelous.
You said you
send him the link. I ain't talked to him in a minute. I could always call him, but send him the link. Nah, he probably got to get up in the morning. But send him the link anyway.
The link is right up under you, King Marv. Now you said that it's certain people that motivate you to make some more fire. Is King Marv one of them?
Marv make you want to rap, brother. Marv make you want to rap by his presence, period. He always just one of those people. He's just one of those people with that kind of energy. It's always there. It's just there. It don't never go nowhere. It's just there. So yeah, that's one of them. I told you the last time we spoke if we could bring.
You know what's crazy about Marv? I always since when he first started rapping, I always said to myself, I would like to see Marv the front face for Asbury for rapping, man. In the industry and shit, worldwide known and shit. But the motherfucker got it. We got personality.
When you say rappers at Asbury, one of the first names you think of is his.
That's right.
Not dick riding and nothing like that, but you just say that.
Come on, man.
He's just been around because he's been doing it for so long. It's just, if you're gonna get something every time, you're gonna get a laugh out of it. You're gonna get that out of it. You're gonna get that movement out of it. You're gonna get that inspiration.
That's what I'm telling you. The fucking personality, the bars. You know what I'm saying? The different styles too, because he can switch his style. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He could even switch his voice too. You ever seen him do that in some songs?
Right.
Like switch his voice up and anything, man. It's a certain amount of people like we got some of the best rappers. You know what I'm saying?
It's called like talented. Some people are talented. Say you can write a bar, you can write a verse, you can spit it, but that doesn't mean you're talented. Marv is talented. He could he could write a verse, spit it. He could write a verse for you. You could spit it the way he put it to you. He could walk and do a beat and do it and rap at the same time. Probably could fucking dance to it while he's doing. You know what I'm saying? It's talent. It's the difference between being able to just rap than his talent. Fucking not to go into a different thing, like, but let me say, fucking Tank can sing, but he's not talented like Chris Brown is talented.
Right. Yeah, that's
why MJ, like MJ, is always going to be the king because he's talented. Prince,
stage performance,
right? Prince is always going to be a king at it because he's talented.
Right. Yeah, that's a fact, right?
You, my man, is talented because you could sing, you could rap, you could engineer, you could write stories. Talent is I'll give you entertainment. Am I going to give you 100% talent? I don't. Not next compared to the next man. I don't think so because there's somebody who could do something that I just don't do.
Nigga, you got the cannabis. You got them cannabis bars, nigga. You got that. I always said that. I said, Freak got the intellectual slang bars, though.
I'll give you a story. I'll give you a good story. No, I'm not telling you. I'm going to tell you a story. I give you a good story. You know what I'm saying? I give you a good episode in the rhyme. Something that happened. I put back in fucking I don't know like 2001 2002. I made a verse called Last Night. Marv was supposed to do something, but he never. So much other things happened and shit. Last night, it was just to me. It was one of the. You start off last night. I was laid up 3 in the morning, and then just went into a whole episode of how the night went, type shit. Like I'll give you that.
What the fuck is you talking about, Fred?
Exactly. I lost it.
Did you hear the shit that Lazy Bone made for Finesse 2 Times? Lazy Bone made a diss record.
Against who?
Finesse 2 Times.
You know what? I'm almost to the point where I might fuck Finesse 2 times, man.
Listen, yo, you funny as hell, though. You can't lie. That's a funny nigga, man.
He is, but man, fuck him though, man. I listen to King. I listen to King, man. That little kid ain't lie. That little kid wasn't lying, man. Fuck you, man. And his brother used to say some of the same shit.
Listen, the shit Lazy Bone made, garbage.
It's garbage?
Shit, garbage.
Lazy Bone wasn't supposed to be trying to make a diss record against nobody.
He got some fire in the shit he be making compared to what he made. I posted up something. He was like, man, that shit garbage. That shit.
All right, what dig this?
Huh?
Well, dig this. Going to something else. Everybody loves Michael Jordan, the player. They don't like Michael Jordan, the person. With Lazy Bone, I love his music. Don't be a battle rapper. Just rap. Just do your music. Don't make no diss tracks.
Yeah, that shit was trash.
And Finesse 2 times the same thing. Like, I like your music nice, but I don't like you, the person. You see what I'm saying? Like that.
I mean, I think most motherfucker most entertainers and shit, the person you ain't gonna like. Especially a lot of actors, like I know a lot of them. I'm like, man, this motherfucker corny ass nigga, man. You know what I'm saying?
I just think when you get to a certain age, when rapping, you can continue to rap all you want. It's just that taking shots and all that shit at people, man. It's like you too old to be doing that. Leave that for the young people. Same reason why.
What you think about the Mano and 50 Cent shit?
Against the who?
Mano and 50 Cent.
The 50 Cent and who?
He tried to play Mano, nigga.
Oh, Mano and 50 Cent.
Yeah,
well, I don't know. All I know is Mano left the Jim Jones show.
He left it?
Yeah, he ain't on the Jim Jones show no more. He said it was his last episode. He ain't seen one. So I don't know. I ain't trying to compare. I'm just thinking for your own good, just leave shit alone. Sometimes you gotta leave people alone for your own good.
He said 50 Cent an actor. You saying that nigga ain't like that?
I love Mano. I love Mano. I love Mano. Mano's very good, but he did not ever in his career have joints that have you playing it over and over and over and over and over and over again. He has some nice joints. He got some hard shit because that motherfucking Yellow Tape joint.
I think Mano got better. I think he better now.
Lyrically than he was when he's going. Yeah. I agree. I agree. But the thing is, 50 Cent always was hard. And I don't think he slacked up. I think he's older now. I think he can attack you in different ways and it still be hard. I believe it when he say, I'm rich, but I'll still shoot you. If he say something like that, I'll fuck around and believe it. Like, you know what I mean?
That's what Mano was saying. Like, he never was a shooter. He was the victim. He blew up from being the victim, being shot. He said it wasn't even 9 times, though. He really got shot 5 times. He said, boy, wearing the vest and all that, he just built the image off of being shot, the victim. He said he never shot nobody. He never heard about none of that.
All right,
like,
so
this in the same place though.
All right. Well, check this out. All right, I'm not meat riding, but how many times have you done shit and got away with it? Nobody ever knew you did shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
huh?
That's what I'm saying. You feel me? Like he talking like.
I'm not saying that's he did all this, but motherfucker, you growing up in Queens during those times. I'm quite sure you had to do some shit. You ain't gonna have a whole Southside Jamaica Queens during that time scared of you, or you bout it enough to confront the thoroughest nigga like Preem and them the way you was. Even Prince said.
You think he did anything like that before the rap though? Like running his mouth and all that shit?
Yeah, we could sit here not running your mouth, but a motherfucker running their mouth, you just running your mouth. But if a motherfucker ain't doing shit to you after you sitting back and being why? And they know you personally, why? Why didn't you retaliate after they just said you a big shot gangster, but this nigga talking mad greasy to you and you ain't did shit yet? Why? Why? That's the question. Even Prince said 50 Cent wasn't no fucking punk. He was on some I'm gonna get you, you better get me or I'm gonna get you shit. Well, we're not gonna take Prince's word for it.
Prince said
I'm just
that?
saying. Go look at those interviews with him and with Preem's son. Go look at those shits. Yeah, I was on when Prince. You know, I'm a big podcast motherfucker. I gotta do long rides and big jobs. I ain't got shit to listen to but a podcast. I ain't listening to rap.
What happened to Bimmy?
Say it again.
The cat Bimmy, the A&R dude that was down with Prima, though they tried to say he was a rat. Light skinned nigga. Waka Flocka. Yeah.
Who, Bimmy?
Mm-hmm.
Go look at those interviews. I wasn't there, I don't know, but he said, man, he was always an informant. He was always this. He's one of those
Chris said
informants
that?
that say they got me this and all that. You're still an informant. I don't go for if you giving them information or you telling them what's going. You an informant. Dude.
Did Chris said that though?
Go look at those interviews, man. Go look at those. I can't quote it word for word. Go look at those interviews. When Prince first came home, go look at those shits.
Yeah, that nigga did.
What good? And I think it was one that came out with even Prince said he was. What good is them to lie on you now about you? They don't take a day off of your time for saying somebody outside is an informant. You don't lose not one day for that. You don't get no credit for that. So why would you say that? How relevant for you locked up for the rest of your life plus 20 years? By saying somebody what does that do? So why are you saying this? Unless it's the truth. Unless it's the truth, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You can't be that damn salty just making up shit. Mm-hmm. I mean, I ain't gonna say no names, but there's been people who said certain people who was this or was that, and they really wasn't because they were salty. I know that firsthand. Yes, I know that firsthand. People close to me, and the opposite was actually the truth. But motherfucking, put it to you like this. I ain't gonna say no names, but there was one person who was said that they told on a couple motherfuckers who did something. But when they went to court to testify, they actually took up for them and cleared them. But those people who was the defendants still ended up in jail for their own shit. When we ain't on the air,
well, you said somebody you know.
Somebody I'm related to, in fact, how about that? Was accused was accused of ratting on someone. Right? But the opposite was actually the truth. You never ratted on nobody.
Right. So
when
that really
had to go to court and testify, went to court and took the stand and said the complete opposite. On some what the fuck are y'all talking about? Type shit. I see the paperwork. I see the whole. What do you call that when the words that they put in the court? What happened? What do you call that?
What did that? The person the accuser. What did they have to say after that person did that for them?
All the shit went away. All of it went away.
But did they ever apologize for calling that person a rat?
You don't hear it no more. When you see the person, that part don't come out. If they got differences, it's because of their own shit. It don't got nothing to do with that though.
That's some crazy shit.
I'm quite sure if we wasn't on the air, right now, I would tell you what I'm talking about. You be like, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Check this out.
But them same people who said this are still locked the fuck up for their own bullshit.
Right. You know what's crazy? Because it's times when I got in trouble and I thought a person was a snitch that snitched on me, and that wasn't the person that snitched on me. It was the motherfucker I thought that would never snitch on me that snitched on me.
See how that worked? Ain't that funny? Ain't that funny how that worked?
That shit crazy, my nigga. Like, it's the person you think, yeah, that bitch, that nigga, I know he told. It don't be that one. It be that motherfucker you think that would never tell.
It's funny how that works. It's funny. That shit crazy. And I don't care at that point. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care how successful you is outside or whatever. When stuff like that happen to you, that's sort of like a wake up call. The wake up call is you need to change your job. You need to change your hobbies. You need to change the people around you. You need to just change your whole shit. I mean, it's up to you that's your message right there. Now it's up to you to take it or leave it. Because it ain't only the fucking. Remember, you outside. It ain't only those people that you got to worry about. You have to worry about other people that's close to you. You would never think because they worse than those people's actually. Them the ones that could finish you. Like finish you. I ain't even talking about off you. I'm talking about finish you to that. It feeds you right to them people. You know what I'm saying? We always talk about everybody we talk about in the government. They done did these bids and all, but they never talk about the other shit that come along with it. The conniving shit, the snake in the grass shit. And nobody ever talks about that. They only talk about it when it's cool to or to sound like something. But you really a sucker because you had the motherfuckers around you and it was signs all around. You just didn't pay attention. The messages was right there, right in your face all the time. Sometimes a motherfucker don't gotta do something to you for you to get the picture that yeah. I mean, I'm a victim to that myself. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, as time went on, I sharpened up. How many times? How many times did you just leave, and then the next day you found out it went down right after you left?
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Uh,
Something the whole time, something was telling you. You know what I mean? Like, man, I'm about to get the fuck out of here.
Or everything was cool, till these motherfuckers came around. Maybe nothing happened to me or mine, but something happened, and it just happened to happen when these motherfuckers came around.
Like they the police, like damn, right? Every time you come, the police come.
I remember, I ain't gonna say no name, but one time, Neptune cut the underwears off me outside in front of.
What? Nigga?
Everything was good. Yeah, man. Yeah. Cut the underwears off of me in front of everybody right outside. Dude, I ain't saying no. I ain't lying. And everything was cool. Everything was cool until this one motherfucker came around, and there was a whole bunch of shit going on. Now I don't really fuck with the nigga like that, but you know how you know what our area like. You know what it's like. You know what's going on around it. You know. You ain't gotta fuck with somebody just for somebody to be around. It's a lot. As we was growing up, it was so many people that we did not really, you ain't really fuck with, but they from there, they outside, right there, the whole time. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't really fuck with them anyway. So whatever happened to them, kind of just happened to them. Yeah. You was always like shielded because you was isolated from them morally. On a social note, you were just isolated from them. You just had nothing in common. You know what I'm saying? So that particular day, everything's going good from like the time it was just getting light outside to like maybe 3, 4 in the afternoon. Then all of a sudden, this motherfucker come around. Soon as this motherfucker come around, some other motherfucker started. I'm like, well, why? Maybe this person wasn't on some Mickey Mouse shit, but the energy he brought with him brought all that other shit. So you don't gotta necessarily be a rat, but you hot. And whenever you go, that heat gonna come with them. So that's another thing. Nobody ever talks about that. Everybody just say, "Well, you." Nah, sometimes it ain't you. Sometimes it's everybody else.
You know what the fucked up part about it? A motherfucker would know they hot like that and know the police run down anytime they show up, and they still come around like you know the police pull up.
Yeah. Or to the point where now his heat is on you now.
Right. That happened all the time.
Like as if now if you put, I don't want to say put yourself in their shoes, but if you running down, if you one of them and you running down, every time you run down on this motherfucker, this certain person is always there and walking off. Y'all never go off them. Motherfucker, why are you always around where this motherfucker's around? Why? Nigga, you dirty too. Let me start doing this to you. Seeing what it come up to, you know what I mean? Reef, how come you got 2 pictures up there, yo?
We're trying to upload some shit. I'm about to get out of here, though, God. Georgia, next day, you
It was an excellent build, Lord. I'll catch up with you, Lord. Peace, God.
heard?
Peace.